Hi, brothers and sisters. Today is my turn to be exposed. I would like to mention some verses from Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness, and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Romans chapter 16, verses 17 and 18. Those who bring divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine do not serve the Lord, but their own belly. In Philippians chapter 3, verses 18 and 19, we read that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things. On December 2025, I had a vision. In this vision, I went to bed late, around 12 o'clock at night. But before going to bed, I took a chocolate wafer from the kitchen and started eating it in my bed. Suddenly, I heard the door open and felt my mother approaching my bed. I hid my right hand with the wafer under the blanket and pretended to be asleep. Here, I will open a small parenthesis. I have had a problem with eating since I was 18 years old. I have never had one before. People say we eat our emotions. It's true that I had become more stressed at 18 years and started eating more. So my mother, worried about my weight at that age, started controlling me and stopping me from overeating. And sometimes she would catch me in the middle of the night rummaging through the fridge for the food. This is true. So I go back to my vision. My mother comes over to my bed. I quickly hide the chocolate wafer under the blanket. My mother puts her hand under the blanket and starts groping until she finds it. She takes it out and I hear her sigh, saying, "Oh my Lord." And then the vision was gone and I opened my eyes. Then I understood that God was warning me against the sin of gorging. And this is not the first time he has done this. My problem is that in the evening, after dinner, I continue to eat until almost bedtime. Anything, bread, chocolates, cheese, ice cream. So after this vision, I stopped eating in the evening, but I only lasted 3 evenings. Then, not all at once, but gradually, I returned to my old habit of eating whatever I liked. And after 2 weeks, I had a dream. In this dream, I was here in the kitchen eating. Suddenly, I saw Satan, the size of a palm. He was flying in the air. He was all red and he was flying with his arms outstretched in front of him, like a superhero, like that, you know. He was flying straight towards me. I got scared and started shouting, "Just not at me, please." He came so close to me with his red face and red eyes. Everything about him was sharp. His eyes, his horns, his ears, his teeth. He was laughing at me because he had tricked me and deceived me again. And then the dream ended and I opened my eyes. Then I told to Lord, okay, it's over. From today onwards, in the evening, I will eat only Daniel's meals, fruits, vegetables, no sauces, and drink herbal tea, no sugar. It's been 6 weeks since I kept my word. I never thought I would be able to do it. I have lost 2 pounds to my surprise. And the Lord is no longer warning me, which makes me believe that I made the right decision. And the last thing, this warning is not addressed to people with illnesses that require a different menu and a different schedule set by their doctors. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that my testimony will help those who struggle with the same problem. God bless you.